So today we got something pretty cool. We're demoing an Oxbo merger. This is a 2340. A little big for us, but it's all they had available for a demo, and gives us the same principle as a 34-footer would. The first time we've ever had a merger on the farm. Jeremy right there from Monroe Equipment, he just rode with me for half the field, kind of showing how to run this. And this was tedded earlier, just because we were dealing with some crappy weather and we didn't get to it right before the rainstorm, so we let it dry out with tedding it. But that's why it looks a little different. But I will say, so far, does an extremely clean job. Once you get everything set right, took a little bit. Runs very quietly. It's taken a little bit to get muscle memory with the control box here, and I will have to put the camera down for a second to turn around, and then I'll show you a little bit through it. So this was mowed with the big M450. We had it merged how we normally run it with the triple rake. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you'll know we merge it so that way we can one pass it with the triple rake. Right now, because it was tedded, it's kind of doing the same principle with this, but the nice thing with this is I can flip the mergers whichever way, so I'm keeping the windrow separation the same all the way across the field, which is kind of convenient. And then on, like, around telephone poles, if I want a windrow farther away so the chopper can get the truck by, I can just flip it the other way. And like here, the truck would be on the other side, and the chopper, and then on this side the truck would be on the inside, depending on which way he's going up and down. But Christoph can then work towards that. It's feeding extremely smooth, especially for the large volume we have here. And this is 4th cut, and it's a hell of a volume of grass. Got Jeremy there. We're getting more comfortable with this. I just got her up to 8 miles an hour. Got the cruise control set. The rake maxes out 7 miles an hour, is as fast as we can rake with it doing a clean job. And people do rake or merge faster than this, but this is like the first half hour I've ever ran a merge or so. And this is one of our smooth fields, so I feel comfortable driving 8 miles an hour with it. Picking up extremely clean. And for the volume it's pushing, it doesn't look like it's throwing any balls because the belt's pulling it apart, so it's nice and smooth.
No, that's all. Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're in the next field now. We're headed up the King Road now with the merger. This field is mostly still mowed for the triple rake. The top section, I think he started leaving it open. For Gerhard is raking on the other side of that hill over there. I was just going to show you a little bit on the controls on this since I didn't get to that. So right now there's one valve to run the whole function that stays constantly on, so I already have that on. We have it run on the yellow so you don't hit it. The first one right here I have set up for the skid shoes to adjust, but you leave that one all day long, so well, when you're running the machine. So it's clicked on. Then you have your power switch on the side. You can see that's off. That shuts the power on and off to make sure the battery don't drain on the main power supply. So it's kind of like a second override shut off. These are your belts, left and right. And then for unfolding, press down. Then she starts unfolding. Now, once you get halfway down, I was told that you let go of this button and then it floats down, and that way it doesn't slam down, it just calmly goes down. So yeah, they're basically both on the down. So now I let go of that, and now they just slowly float down, and that right there pretty much prevents it from slamming down into the position. Let that one come all the way down. Okay, they're both down. Then you press up and you lift them up like that. That's high enough up. Turn my 1000er PTO on. Engage the PTO itself. So now the PTO is on. Get the hydraulics sped up. People run between 700 and 800 RPMs. Kind of what you feel. And then I'll flick them all to the right. That's turning the pickups on. And then right now I have the belts off, so I will hit that on. You can now see they're all shooting that way. And then say you get to the end of the row and you want it to stop conveying, turn that off. You'll see all 3 belts shut off. Then you turn them back on. And then without having to worry about it, say you want the left one flicking or not doing anything, that literally shuts it all off. Do that in the middle, or I can kick it. You can't see it probably with the camera, but it is going to the right. That's coming back. And then if I hit all 3, just like this, that's making it go the other way. Okay. So we normally merge to the right or rake to the right. There we go.
To the right side.
So now we're gonna get going. And there is less grass up here because we were running out of manure, so we were spreading a little slower. Gerhard is right there with the triple rake, so I'm not gonna take his outside windrow on him. I was gonna show you that, but we'll just start on one of these. So now hit this right here, all those lights turn on, and basically it floats down. So now it is all merging to the right. I gotta hit the cruise control. Right there. And so I'll pick up. Normally I would turn the conveyor off like that. It's kind of difficult running everything with one hand. Okay. And then I'm gonna switch them all to the other side. I'm gonna hit the down and turn the belts off. Boom. So now they're all going to that side. I did that just so that these 2 rows aren't that close, but normally with the triple rake we would just merge it all to, yeah, you know, like they get close like that, which isn't an issue either, but since I have the ability to, I might as well move it like this. Make it a little easier for trucks to turn around, but the way we run with the triple, it's easy too, because Christoph kind of just runs on the outside ring, so it works good too. So this thing's doing an extremely clean job. That windrow looks very even. But I'm gonna put this down right here. I'm kind of getting to a triangle. We're in the spot where it's just mowed out level, laid out flat. Just been adjusting the skid shoes a little bit more and more. I think I got it to a pretty good spot now. I probably could still use a little bit of fine tuning. So up here we're going to slap together just an up and down 80 foot. So when I get to the end, I've been slowing down. First I'll turn the conveyors off, then I lift. So then she's up like that, spin it around nicely. Doing this kind of slow so I can do everything one hand. Hit that so it drops and float, hit the belt. Quite simple. And then I hit my cruise control. Now being able to getting the controls better, it's a lot easier. So on lift up, it's basically the opposite that I showed you with letting it down. Once it gets to that top point right there, you let go of the button and it slowly tips down into transport mode. So you just hold this up. This is also your up and down switch for when you get to the headlands, but you just keep holding it when it's all off to close it up. And then once you're at the tipping point, it'll float down into transport mode, so it nicely and easily goes into and doesn't break anything. So I think that'll be it for this video. I will be having Gerhard drive this now in a little bit. He's just in a different field, but as soon as he comes over, he's gonna hop in the seat. I'm gonna have him do a whole video for you, so you have another perspective from a different operator who's never operated one either. So I think he has drove our neighbors a little bit. He has one of the friends that works for him, so he has drove a Merger a little bit, but this will be the first time operating this one, a 40-footer. So you'll get another person's perspective, not just mine. And then you really stick around. I'm gonna put the drone up, and there will also be a video coming out of just the drone flying. So if you're not the type of person that likes to listen to me talk or anyone talk, and you just want to listen to some music and a drone flying of the equipment going, there'll be a video up of that. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to stick around and see those two videos coming out.